Hi, this is Michael from Guitar Guide, and in this video, I'm going to teach you how to play No Woman, No Cry by Bob Marley. First, I'm going to give you a sample of what you're going to learn, and then we'll jump right into the teaching. So that was a short sample of what you're going to learn in No Woman, No Cry. Now the chorus of the song, which you just heard, is very similar to the verse. That's why I didn't play that part. So let's jump right into the teaching now. So to begin this song, we're going to start with this part. The very beginning intro. So we're going to start off with your ring finger on the 3rd fret top string. Give a pluck. Whether you're using just your hands or your pick, doesn't matter. And then the next note is going to be the 5th string totally open. Followed by your index finger on the 2nd fret, 5th string. So far we got open, index finger on the 2nd, back to that first note you hit. So this is what we got so far. And that brings us into the very first chord, which is the C major chord. Now to play this, if you haven't watched my video on the 9 essential open chords all beginners need to know, I'll put that in the description of this video, but I'm going to teach you how to play this chord as well. But I highly advise you check out that video if you haven't already. So we're going to start off with your ring finger on the 3rd fret, 5th string. That's going to be followed by your middle finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string. The 3rd string will be completely open, and that'll be followed by your index finger on the 1st fret, 2nd string. And then the 1st string can be open as well. And that is your C chord. Okay, the second position we're moving to is a pretty easy transition. All that's going to really happen is your ring finger right here is going to come off, and your middle finger is going to move up 1 string. Okay, so that transition one more time to the C. Okay, index finger doesn't go anywhere down here. It stays exactly where it was on the C position. So we got down to our A minor. And you play that by the 5th string totally open, followed by your middle finger on the 2nd fret, 4th string. So far we got. Followed by your ring finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, so right underneath your middle finger. And then your index finger will actually be in the same exact place it was on the C chord in the 2nd position. So we got A minor. So what we got so far is okay, after the A minor, we are going to move to the F chord. And that looks like this. And you're going to play that by putting your ring finger on the 3rd fret, 4th string, followed by your middle finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string, and followed by your index finger on the 2nd string, 1st fret. Exactly where it was in all the other positions. So far we got once we get to the F chord, we're going to go back to the C. Sorry, let me ring that out clear. And then here's the probably only tricky part of the song if you're a new beginning guitar player that might give you a little trouble. Back to the F. So that little walk down was actually very similar from the walk down from the C down to the A minor. So I'm going to try to not make this confusing on you. Once we get to the F chord, and I'm going to replay all this stuff, so I'm going to go into detail. The walk down from the F, and this is what I'm referring to, this part right here. Coming up, this part. To the reset. So that is the rotation. So I'm going to break down this part where we get to this final walk down. Strum on the F. Then, very similar to the breakdown we did before, coming from the C to the A minor, we're going to take your ring finger is going to come off. Your middle finger is going to go up one string. Then your middle finger just totally comes off completely, just your index finger remaining. Back to the C. And that brings us back to the very beginning of our walk-in, our intro. So I'm going to play that whole part one more time, and this is what's referred to as the chorus of the song. Now after this, I'm going to show you the verse, which is very, very similar to the chorus. So one more time from the very top. C, walk down to the A minor, F chord, C chord, F, walk down, C, end on the C, and then we restart again. Now let's talk about the verse of the song. So this is what it's going to sound like. So that rotation right there, as you can see, it was pretty much identical to the chorus. But the thing is, in the verse, it doesn't do this part. That little walk down at the very end, the F, once you get to the F, that little walk down that goes down. So I'm going to play this a couple times to give you a feel of what the verse is of the song. And I'm not going to sing it because I'm not a singer. I'm not going to try to imitate Bob's voice. So here's the verse. No walk down, back to the C. As you can see, it's just those four chords. C, the A, F. So what Bob does is he does that 8 times. Now I just did that 4 times for you. Now just to explain to you and make it very clear what one time is, this is one time. 4 chords, 1 rotation. That was 1 rotation. Now Bob, in the verse, he does that 8 times. Now, like I said, I'm not going to try to sing this, but I believe the opening lyrics are, I remember when we used to sit. Okay, so that's when this part comes in. Okay, that was 2. That's 3. 4 times. Now in the real song, Bob, every verse, I believe he does it 8 times. Now, to transition, it basically just goes back and forth between that verse, those 4 chords, and then it goes back to the chorus part, which is this. Identical to the verse, except for this part. C, F. So, I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. I hope this gave you a good idea of how to play No Woman No Cry. I know it's not maybe the easiest beginner song, but please just keep practicing. This stuff gets much, much easier. Guitar is all muscle memory. So with that said, please rewind the video as many times as you need, pause it, or to look at my hand placements. And I just want to say thanks. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. I'm making a ton of videos. And yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it.